Hello, welcome back to day 19, I believe, or day 20, whichever. Good news is I have lost a little bit of weight. Okay, we're down a couple pounds. I'm gonna chalk that up to actually being a lot more self-aware about how much I'm ordering out and how much I'm eating for real. Not been filming day 17 or day 18. And I think I went to work one more time since I last filmed. Made $100 on that day. I genuinely felt like I gave a really good effort, really good energy. I felt like I was kind of the it girl of the night. I definitely had a couple men like really falling in love with me. I even had a man that was like, "What are you doing to me? I don't ever get dances when I come here. I just come here to bullshit. I do not come here to get dances. I told you, tons of these motherfuckers say this shit to me." But he was like, "I don't know what you're doing to me, but let's go get a dance." And I was like, all right. I know I can turn it on. I know I have it. I listened to this really good, it's this guy, I'll like plug his channel or whatever. I'm going to try and listen to more of his content because he made this video on overthinking and it pretty much like squashed my overthinking. Like, it just made a lot of logical sense when he explained what overthinking is trying to accomplish and what it is not doing good at accomplishing. Kind of all but squashes your motivation to overthink. And I know that it's just about doing it. And that's just the journey, is how much you're doing to make your shit happen. And it's like you almost, you don't think about it. You just start taking actions that you think are aligning you to where you would like to go. And don't overthink it because you won't know until you get there. I don't know if you guys are like into astrology or whatever, but there's like an Aries stellium or some shit coming up like this coming week is like so many planets in Aries. And I don't know, I think I'm like going through a Saturn return right now or something. My Saturn is in Aries, which has something to do with like discipline. I don't know. I've been trying to get more into astrology because I want as many like tips and hacks and like guidance as I can find. And I saw something that was like, if your Aries is in Saturn, Saturn is like not a generous sign in Aries. So it basically said like your flame is being constantly put out every time you ignite something new. Saturn is putting it right back out. And so my journey is about being disciplined and unwavering, I guess. Like 80 days left in this 100-day changing my life. And I mean, I haven't even been able to consistently post on here. What's been distracting me is emotions and love and relationships. I thought me and the person I'm living with were on good terms, and my last video I said like we were gonna do our best to kind of work together on this journey, but then he immediately flipped back to like negative emotions, feeling rejected by me, and I do this thing where then I go coddle because I don't want him to feel bad that I don't like him in that way. I want him to heal from this. I want him to feel better about himself. I want him to grow. But it's not going to be with me. You can't have me. Sorry, you can't have me. I'm literally trying to date someone else right now or pursue something else right now. And that energy in this household is sticky and toxic, and it bleeds all over everything. Emotionally committing to hanging out with this other person, and then they don't have the time for me. So then I'm like, I could have gone to work, but I didn't. I don't know. It's a level of caring about myself and what is happening to me that I kind of just keep putting my life in other people's hands. I just keep putting my emotions and my destiny and what's happening to me in other people's hands. I like take accountability for my actions and my behaviors and find some sort of control over my life path where I find my financial independence. But as I come to hear more and more information from the women I work with, we're all dependent on a man. I mean, there's one dancer that I am so jealous of her. I not jealous, but I envy how, in my opinion, it is very easy for her to make money. And then the other day she told me one of her customers is fully paying for her rent, fully paying for her living. And I'm like, I probably would feel like that bitch too every day at work if I knew I ain't got no bills to worry about. I'm just here to make the money that I can make. I'm not saying that her life is perfect in any way, but I was like, oh, okay, you're not just like coming to work and making all the money you need to make. Like, you do have someone subsidizing your living. You have someone paying your rent. That is a huge expense that you don't have to worry about. That is a huge $1,000 monthly expense that you have no responsibility for. Someone else is covering that shit for you. And that's not my reality, so it's hard to compare. I'm like having to share a space with someone that thinks I'm supposed to be their girlfriend automatically. Like, I don't have any fucking opinion or say in that, or my own personal desire to not be a part of that. It's kind of crazy. Like, I just think if the roles were reversed, if this was a woman, like, demanding a relationship out of her roommate, a man that she's into, like, that guy would think she's crazy. But somehow I'm just supposed to, like, accept this. And I think it's because he's a man. So since he's a man and he gets to claim, I'm her man, everyone's going to be like, he's claiming you, girl. And I'm like, am I claiming him? What the fuck? I'm like doing the most I can to not claim him. I'm going to other bitch's house. Hello? Like, it's clear what I'm feeling. It's so fucking clear what I'm doing and what I'm feeling. So I'm very annoyed that we're like regressing back to old shit. Like, I'm moving on. Can you get with the program? You said we were going to work together and be on the same team. Do you see why it's fucking hard for me to want to be on your team? You're harassing me. I hate being a woman. I love being a woman. But we did hit a leg day yesterday at the gym. We successfully went to the gym. I think the day before that, I was roller skating outside. Now that it's like spring, it's definitely a lot easier for me to just get up and go want to do something outside. Also, when he suddenly decides that he's not going to drive and he's just going to stay home, I get very like, because I just like, I have all these like things that I want to do. Like, I don't know. I get up and I go. Like, I go where the wind takes me. So if I feel like pole dancing, like I finally set up my pole again. So if I feel like pole dancing, like I want to be able to like just get up. Ooh, not my gut. Actually, no. I'm not going to hide my body anymore. I am feeling a lot better about my body and what I'm doing and where I'm at. And I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because your favorite actress, whatever, your biggest crush did not look that good from the jump, all right? We're all working on ourselves. And just sharing my opinions in my mind and what I'm going through, because I just feel like a lot of women are dealing what I'm dealing with. Like, a lot of women are just in a position where they financially can't be alone, and so they have to depend on some guy. And as much as you try and hold up boundaries and like things that you don't want crossed, like at the end of the day, a man wants what a man wants, and he's going to be aggressive and throw tantrums and be out of control. So what do you have to fucking do? You have to mother, because you're a woman, and that's what we do. We mother, we forgive. My heart is broken, bro. I feel so like sick of this. And it's been 20 days and I feel like I haven't really gotten it. I haven't like grasped what I'm even doing in these 100 days. All it's confirming to me is that I keep making $100 at this club and I keep falling into emotional pitfalls in this home. If I'm gonna make it out of this, I need to be able to rely on at least $300 a shift. And if I'm gonna make it out of this, then I need to rely on meals that are actually delicious. Like he bought, I'm always getting my breakfast burrito ordered out from this like Mexican place down the street. He was nice enough to buy all the ingredients, the tortilla and the sausage and the egg and the potato. Like that's all that's in my breakfast burrito. But it just is so much nastier homemade. Like it was so bland. And I was like, yeah, it's good. Thank you. Like it tastes like the healthier, blander version of my delicious burrito that I order out. So on one hand, it's like, is this better for my health? Sure. Do I think I'm going to eat this every morning? Kind of not bussin', you know? And then the other night we had chicken broccoli rice. That was after I worked. Monday night I had chicken broccoli rice. And then Tuesday I had my homemade breakfast burrito. And then we had our mushrooms and a shrimp tempura roll again last night. We watched Love on the Spectrum. We finished Bloodhound Season 2. Oh my god. That is literally my North Star. Woo Do-hwan is my North Star. I don't care what happens in this life. That man is my love of my life. Like that man is he has my heart, my loins, my God. Is this it? Like, is this all I'm supposed to be doing in life? And then I see Woo Do-hwan and I'm like, nah, bitch, you're supposed to be in Korea. You gotta make it, girl. You gotta make it, girl. Oh my God. Or just someone like him, but that's what I want. That's what I want. I know what I want. And men don't back down. Men don't settle for less. Like when men know what they want, they don't listen to anyone else. They literally piss off everyone around them. They like torture you. Have you seen Marty Supreme? I haven't, but I've heard about Marty Supreme and I've gathered the gist. And it's like men will torture all of the women around them for their one goal, And why can't I do the same? Why can't I be so blindly driven towards my goal that I don't care about who loves me and wants me to settle down with them? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to settle down. I want to live. I want money. I want to travel. I want to do things. I'm sick of being broke in America. Why would I want to be broke in America? Be so fucking for real. The pole is back up, so it's time to do pole conditioning. Also, deep core work. I think the last parts of my body that I'm like struggling to be happy with is still this, and like my thighs, unfortunately, just have that little excess, and it's gonna take some time. Your skin can come back, and I use retinol lotions and hyaluronic acid like every fucking day. I skin brush, like I do my skin prep to help my body recover from the years of damage that I did to it. But this is just a process. I'm on a journey and it's been 20 days. And if there's anything that I wish I would have been further along in, I would feel better at this point if I could have truly figured out why I'm not making money at this club or how I can make more money at this club. I feel like I'm getting there again. Like my last shift felt very positive, but I actually didn't make that much money. I still left the building with $100. So I don't know where I thought I was making more than that. And that's night shift, bro. That is like till 2 a.m. and just making $100. I don't know what I want the next 20 days to be, but if the next 20 days is still $100 a night, I need to leave this club. I need to leave this club.